Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with stampandcrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for joining me back here again. This is the second in a two-part video. Before we get started, I just wanted to ask you if you'd please click the link in the description to sign up for future video notifications. That way you won't miss out if we're doing a special project that you might enjoy. Okay, so on Saturday, I made this set of note cards, or the regular card size. They're not using our note cards, but it's a gift set of cards. So I finished off the inside. Some of them I stamped sentiments. I added the designer paper to each one. A few of them I left blank, thinking of you with all my heart, because that could go for any occasion. And then these are the moments we look back on with joy, so I left that one blank. Then I went ahead and I stamped my envelopes. I just did this iris or gladiola or iris. I don't know. I think it's an iris, but I just stamped it in the starry sky to kind of match the card fronts. So I stamped 6 of those and have those ready to go. So today we're going to make a gift card holder bag. And we're using the Wonderful World bundle from our celebration event that's going on right now. We're not actually going to stamp today using that. We're just using a sentiment, and that one doesn't have sentiments, but we are using designer paper. So I'm going to show you, we're going to use this one today. This is my favorite pattern. It's going to make a gorgeous gift bag. This is the back side of it. Here's another pattern. This is what we used on the front of our cards. We used these gorgeous flowers and cut these out and put them on our cards. We're going to use this one today because that was the one I didn't use yet. Then we have this pattern, and then it's the yellow stripes on the back. Then we have this. I love this one. This would be my second choice for a gift bag. And then we have the reverse side. And then this is the one that we used on our sampler on Thursday. And then there's this one. Now I was thinking about this one. This is the back side of it, the reverse. I think these would look really cute. You could use a punch or a small die to cut out a bunch of these flowers and do kind of a collage on a card. I think that would be really, really fabulous. Okay, so let's grab a sheet of our designer paper. I'm going to show you how we're going to make a little gift bag for our cards. Hopefully I've got all the right measurements. We won't have a problem. That's always the hope, right? Okay, first thing we're going to do is cut it in half. So we're going to cut it right at 6 inches. It fits right against this little, the little guide here. So 6 inches is really easy to cut. All right, now we're going to cut one of these to 9.5 inches. We're going to have to open up our arm. All right, so we're going to cut this at 9.5. Hello. All right, 9.5. Got a little extra piece. We can use that on a card. Then we're going to cut this other piece to just 6 inches. So this is a 6 by 6 inch piece. All right, we'll save that for later. We might stick, you know, if you have some of this extra, you can use these on your envelopes for liners or for your flaps too. Okay, now we're going to do some scoring. So on the 6 by 6 piece, we're only going to score the bottom. So we're going to score the bottom at 1 1/4. That's how thick our bag is going to be, 1 1/4. All right, so on our longer one, 9.5 by 6, we're going to score the bottom at 1 1/4. Okay. Then on the 9.5 side, we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Then we're going to score at 1 3/4. Going to score at 7 3/4. and we're going to score at 9. All right. All right, on the long one on the bottom, we're going to cut up our flaps. I'm looking for some scissors. My pile of mess here. Okay, there's a little tab on each end. So we're gonna, and then this is a long skinny tab. We're just going to trim off that bottom corner and then trim these corners off. So I just do that at the same time. And we're going to do the same thing over on this side. Trim off that tab to the score line. And then, sometimes it's hard to see those score lines. And then we're going to cut these 2 corners at an angle. These are our side tabs right here. Okay, then we're going to trim up on this bottom tab and, whoops, I can't hold on to anything. This bottom tab, I just gotta find it. All right here. All right, that's all the cutting we're going to do. So now it's time to do our folding and creasing. All right, we've got small tab. This is our side. Small tab and side. Okay. Next, we're going to take some tear and tape. You could also use the Sealed Plus adhesive if you want, but I just like tear and tape. Okay. Don't cut the tear and tape. I know you guys do it. I see you do it. I see you doing it in classes. Don't cut the tear and tape, just tear it. That's why it's called tear and tape. You know who you are, you tape cutters. Okay, now we're gonna add, let's fold this so we can see where that is. This is the back of our bag. We're going to overlap it. This is, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fold that here so I can see it a little bit better. See where my edges are, and adhere this side. I'll get it eventually. I'm just having a hard time seeing score lines. Okay, hopefully that's the score line right there. My goal is to line up this bottom and the top. The bottom with the bottom flap and the top. All right, we're just going for it. All right, now we're going to do this side. If I can get that tear and tape up. There we go. I'm going to fold this over, and it should just go right there to make a nice flat bag. Isn't that cute? Okay, now we're going to fold up just our 2 panels in here and fold that down, and we're going to put tear and tape on this one. Now 6 cards does not weigh a whole lot, so it does not have to be a super, you know, heavy duty bag. Now just don't be swinging it around and that type of thing, but this should be fine to hold 6 little cards. You can also add a piece of chipboard or heavier cardstock in the bottom if you want. I don't think we're going to need that. Isn't that cute? All right, we still have to do a handle, but let's check. Let's check and make sure everything fits in. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do a little decorating. First, we're going to add a handle. Now I have this ribbon. This is just white frayed ribbon, which I thought was real pretty, and it's kind of a nice heavyweight ribbon. I also had this one, the old olive ribbon, which would look beautiful, but it's a little thinner and a little lighter weight, so I think I'm going to go with this ribbon, even though it's fraying, but we're not going to see that part. So what I'm going to do is use a little piece of tear and tape here. And I'm going to first I'm going to put some tear and tape right here on the edge to stick my ribbon down, and then I'm going to put tear and tape on top to double secure it. And we're going to cover that up so you're never even going to see that part. Okay. All right, we can take that off. Now let's figure how long of a handle we want to do. That's probably long enough. It doesn't have to be real long. It's not a shoulder strap. All right. Bring this around. Just adhere it right there. Then we'll put a little more tear and tape over the top to help secure it. It's okay if it's longer. Probably should have done my other one a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay, now if you remember, all right, let's peel that off. If you remember on Saturday when we were making our note card set, I had cut a couple pieces of 12 by 1 inch designer paper that matches our cards. So I've saved this so we could use this on our box. So what I'm going to do, one piece won't reach all the way around, so I need two. But what I'm going to do is kind of start this on the back side, and I know where the back side is because that's where my seams are. And we're just gonna kind of fold and go around. Now it's gonna stick to the side because that's covering it. I'm not gonna glue it down yet. I want to make sure all my creases are nice and sharp. Okay, pull that back up. I don't want it down quite yet. Hello. I'm just going to make sure that my creases are sharp, and then we're going to put some glue on the front here. This is the front of my box. I'm not going to glue it all the way because I'm going to put a little card in here. So I'm just going to do a little bit. And we have the tear and tape on the two sides. Okay. Now, I'm going to just trim a little bit here. And we're going to glue this down. Let's get this frayed ribbon. It just wants to fray. Can't escape its nature, right? Okay. I'm gonna glue that there, and let's glue this little tab down. All right, now I'm getting gluey. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna cut this at 6 inches. Let's go ahead and get this cut, and then we don't have to worry about trimming it. All right, this is the back of our card, so it just, or the back of our box. So I'm not worried about anything. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. I put the glue. You were probably watching me do that and saying, you're gluing it on the wrong side. Thank goodness I have another piece that's 6 inches long. Yikes. That would have been a mess. All right. So we've got that. So that adds a nice little touch to our box. So that's the back. This is the front. And what we're going to do is make up just a little very, very easy gift card tag type of thing. All right. I have a piece of white cardstock somewhere on my desk that is somewhere. Here it is. I moved it. I was looking somewhere else. This is 6 inches by 2.5. So I fold it in half. So it's going to be, the front of it is 3 by 2.5. And I'm going to use this as a birthday gift. So I'm taking my happy birthday and I'm using, this is the Peaceful Moments stamp set, which is what I used on the cards. And I'm just gonna stamp happy birthday down there in the bottom with the Starry Sky ink. And we're gonna take this other flower that we didn't use before, and we are just going to pop it up right there. This is such an easy tag. Always the question is, where are all of my supplies here? You would think I would be more organized. All right. I just don't want to, it's okay if I go up and outside the card boundaries, but I just don't want to cover up my words. Okay, let's grab a couple of iridescent gems to bring the whole thing together. I might do a bow. I don't know yet. Let's look, maybe we will. Okay, we're gonna do 1, 2, and we'll add a third little one right here. Okay, let's see. Maybe we should, I think we'll add a bow just to go with our cards. Why not? Okay, I'm using the Orchid Opulence. I'm just gonna tie it, let's stick to my finger, tie it around the stem here. Let's see if we can do this without too much trouble. No, I like little bows. I like my loops to be kind of small. All right. Trim those off. I'm going to leave the inside sentiment just, or the inside just blank. And then I'm going to slip this through. I left this unglued right in the front. Hopefully I left enough room so you can see that there's little gap, just big enough to stick our card in. And isn't that pretty? Just, I love it. I love this project. Okay. I might have to use this for a door prize. All my Christmas in July peeps, be ready. This is going right down into my door prize bag. Okay, and that is it. It stands up. We've got a gorgeous gift tag and a really pretty, super easy to do bag. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's projects. Make sure to click on the link below in the description to sign up for future notifications. I'll be doing another video on Thursday. All right, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.